Good morning, Crossroads South. It is Wednesday, June 5th, 6th, 7th, 7th. It is an A day today, and we are cooking along. Nothing crazy happening today. We have a pretty good schedule today. Tomorrow, don't forget, the jazz band is going out to Brunswick Acres in Cambridge. On Friday, we have our torch run, our Special Olympics torch run. So Friday is going to be a modified schedule. And then at the end of the day, you'll be called to go out to the stadium, sort of like we did in the fall. And this time we're going to be cheering on our Special Olympics athletes and the torch for Special Olympics. Now, the torch run is, they light a torch at one end of New Jersey, our entire state, and they run it through on behalf of Special Olympics. And when I say they, I mean the law enforcement officers all throughout the state. And you might see on the highway, they go on Route 130, you might see a couple of people running, and they run and carry that torch, similar to the Olympics. But it's not the Olympics tomorrow, it's the Special Olympics torch run. So very exciting. That torch will come through our school campus, and our student athletes will have the opportunity to carry the torch around the track, and we are going to be cheering them on and having a good time. So that is Friday. Just a special announcement about today. Most of you must have recognized yesterday that the air quality outside was terrible. There are wildfires happening in Canada, actually. Yep, Canada, in Nova Scotia, Canada, and the smoke is being pushed down here, and it actually smelled like you could smell the fire yesterday, and it was a strange sky. Did anybody see the sun? It was crazy because of all that smoke haze that came over. It's like a Snapchat filter came over our sun and our sky, and even though it was probably blue skies and a beautiful day that was supposed to happen tomorrow, that smoke just hovered over. So the air quality is not great again today. So all classes and everybody are to stay inside. And obviously we have air filters throughout the school. So we're just going to keep everybody inside, and hopefully that smoke will pass. But just keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers because these wildfires can get out of hand quickly. So just keep that in mind. And apparently there's one in South Jersey as well. So just think about all of that, and those can be very devastating for people and their houses and things like that. So for us, we're inconvenienced by smoke, but so many other people in the world right now are struggling with these wildfires. Let's talk a little bit about 7th grade. 7th graders, this is a topic for you. No, I lied. It's 6th graders. Oh my goodness. Rising 7th graders. So I apologize, 7th grade. Rising 7th graders who are current 6th graders. This year you've taken a world language sampler. You had a little bit of Latin, a little bit of Spanish, and a little bit of French. It is now time for you to select your world language for next year. I will be sending out information on how to do this selection. We've changed it from last year, which last year you had to do it on Genesis. This year you're going to do it in a Google form. On Monday, I will send that Google form out to you, but I really want you to have a conversation with your parents. Take a look in Genesis at your trimester grades. Think about which language you want to now commit to, because it's not that you can change every year. This is a big commitment. Ask any of your 7th grade friends. This is a big commitment. If you select that you are going to be studying Spanish next year, that means you study Spanish in 7th grade, 8th grade, and then in high school you continue. And if you leave here studying Spanish in 7th grade and 8th grade, in high school when you get there you're in Spanish too. If you change languages, you have to go backwards and start at level 1, and it is a high school graduation requirement. So it's nice that we offer it here. It gives you a little jump start on some of those high school credits, and moves you along so that you can take some other courses in high school. But it is a very important decision as you go from 6th grade to 7th grade. So consider, did you love Latin? Was Latin something that you really connected with and it helps you with your root words and linguistics and all of that? Did you love French? Did you love Spanish? And which one do you really think is going to benefit you in the long run? And that's the decision you need to make. So check Genesis, check your with your parents and your family, and then next week on Monday, the link will be on the VPO and I'll send it out and you can make your world language selection so we can get you in those courses for next year. Okay, folks, a lot to share this morning, and I believe we're now done. So please stand for the salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. I have one more thing. I totally forgot. Mrs. Ackerson needs her books back. Please, 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 please check your lockers. If you received a pink slip and you cannot return the book, you're going to be you will owe a fine for that book. So get her books back to her. This is super duper important, okay? Now that concludes the morning announcements. Have an awesome day, Crossroads. Bye.